Hi everyone, today I want to talk to you about making your very first print in the darkroom. So today let's go ahead and get started. I've got in front of me my negative carrier. I went ahead and already made a contact sheet, right? So, and I've chosen the negatives I want to use. And I went ahead and removed one of my negatives already from the negative file. I just want to point out your hands should be clean and dry and schmutz free at this point, but even if they are, you want to be very careful and always handle your negatives by the edges like that, because even the oils from clean, dry hands can damage a negative or mark it up. So when you open this up, I want to remind everybody that this side is the side that should be facing down. That's the ring side down. And you're going to take your negative and slide it into these 4 prongs, like so. Find the image you want to use. You do not want to close this until you are absolutely certain it's in the right place. In other words, don't close it and then slide your negative around, because if you do, you can end up scratching your negative. Now over by the paper we have what we call a lint brush, and this actually is designed to remove any dust from your negatives, and I'm holding this with one hand so I can't show you right now, but you would just pick this up and brush this off very gently to make sure all dust was off your negative. And then you're going to bring this back over to your enlarger. I already have this raised, and obviously the light should never be on while, meaning the light of the enlarger shouldn't be on while this is open, because if it is, the light would leak out. But I'm going to take my negative carrier, and the ring side should go face down into here, and you'll hear it snap in place. Close this up. All right, and I'm ready to start making my test strip. Now before I go ahead and do that, I'm going to go to my lovely Time-O-Light clock here, and I'm going to change the time on this to 2 seconds, and I'm going to go ahead and set up my aperture. Now normally when I do this, I would do this in the dark to show you guys, but because the camera doesn't pick this up, I'm going to continue with this. So I need, from my drawer, to make this work, my paper easel. And the idea behind this is that this is going to be the surface which you're going to focus on. What I'm also going to need is a grain focuser. And remember, the grain focusers are all the way over here. So I'm going to grab one of these grain focusers to use and bring this back to focus my image with. So let's just pretend again the darkroom lights are off. You turn the enlarger on, and I can't actually see the image here. And the first thing you're going to want to do once it's on is unlock the enlarger if it's loose, and lower or raise your image accordingly. And I actually can see a little bit of image here, but it's really hard to pick up with this light. So I'm going to lower that down, and I can see the image is actually being projected onto my paper easel, and then I'm going to go ahead and do the fine focus. So remember, be careful you guys, this up here is not the fine focus. This is for the enlarger, the negative size, and make sure that should be set, and I'm trying to focus it so you can see this, to the very top one, which is 35 millimeters. This knob right here is the fine focus, and it's on both sides. And you turn that back and forth, and you should see your image be as in focus as possible. And then you have to use the grain focuser. So while you're looking through here, you just move this a very small amount back and forth until you see the grain. And once you have that, then you're ready to start making your test strip. So that's really the first step for today, is just to get you guys to that point, and then I'm going to show you how to make a test strip, and from there how to make your final print.